The hour and time to go on the docket with my buddy JPD, John Patrick Dolan, attorney at large here in the Valley, a great attorney, known you for years, bud, and
Indeed.
a huge case to talk about right now. The Supreme Court taking up this fight Alabama is having, trying to make gay marriage illegal. This has been going on forever, and you said 37 states have already legalized
37
it.
states have legalized same-sex marriage.
Right.
So Alabama passes a law that says you can't have same-sex marriage. A federal judge finds that unconstitutional.
Like the last several cases.
Exactly. It's appealed to the Supreme Court. Here's the big difference here. Normally the Supreme Court issues a stay. They say, look, leave everything like it is until we have a chance to look at the case and make a ruling. Remember what happened in California? They just sent it back to the Ninth Circuit and said, we are not going to take this up, and they've done that in several other states.
Just happened in the Midwest.
Indeed.
In those 5 states that
What they said the other day was, we're not going to issue a stay by a vote of 7-2, which is a significant signal to those who watch the courts that the court is ready to finally rule on gay marriage and say no state can make a ban against same-sex marriage. It's a state institution, marriage is. 37 states have already recognized that same-sex couples can get married. It's not a federal issue insofar as the institution of marriage. The federal issue is, are some states denying equal protection? And so the equal protection issue is being taken up by the court. And I have a feeling this time they're going to rule no state can ban same-sex marriage. I think that's what going to happen by June.
That's your prediction. And then
Absolutely.
it's going to be done over with. Those other 13 states don't even think about ever trying to make this a law. Again, it's unconstitutional.
Dead on arrival if
Dead
there's
on
another
arrival.
ban of same-sex marriage.
Yeah, which is the way, to throw a small opinion out there, the way it should be.
Well,
We're talking
absolutely.
about people's civil liberties here.
Well, and think about this. Somebody gets married in California. They go to a state that doesn't recognize same-sex marriage. There's all kinds of problems now because we
How do
don't
you get
have
the
full
same
faith and
benefits?
credit. Exactly.
If somebody dies, can you get their benefits? What about medical? You know, there's so many things that go with this.
The time has come. The polls support it. I think the Supreme Court will make the ruling by June, and it will be an issue that will be decided.
Yeah, you know, I was working in Indiana last, and they were one of those 5 states in the last lawsuit, and I think it was the 7th District Court there where a federal judge said unconstitutional, threw it to the Supreme Court. They didn't do the stay. They said, we're not going to hear it, threw it back to that judge and says whatever he says, it stands, and so now it's legal in those 5. That's what got us up to the 37
Right. They
states.
wouldn't accept that to make a ruling. In this case, they accepted
sure.
the Alabama
They're gonna
case.
hear it and
They're going to
say,
hear it. They've already taken it
done.
up. And so the question is when the ruling comes out, and you know, all the rulings are issued by usually the end of June.
Okay, so groundbreaking this summer.
Yes.
You believe same-sex marriage legal across the board, all 50 states?
Yes.
The Fed's finally going to rule on it.
Absolutely.
Okay, you heard it there.
The time has
JPD
come.
right there. John Patrick Dolan for more information. There's his website. If you need some legal advice, look him up, dolanlawoffices.com. We'll be right back. Don't go away.